Hello wonderful viewers, today we are going to look at cluster analysis. How do we perform cluster analysis using a distance matrix? And we'll be using the UPGMA algorithm. UPGMA is unweighted paired group method with arithmetic mean, and this is produced by a set of nested clusters organized as a hierarchical tree, and these are the steps. First of all, you have to compute the distance matrix. Secondly, we let each data point be a cluster. Thirdly, we merge the two closest clusters. Fourth, we update the distance matrix, and 5, repeat till we get a single cluster. Okay, so and these are some of the different algorithms that are available. We have the single linkage, complete linkage, word, average linkage, mean, average linkage, which is the UPGMA unweighted paired mean. So let's see the UPGMA. So these are the distances. Okay, these are the distances. So the UPGMA, the unweighted, means all paired distances must contribute equally. Okay, must contribute equally. And then paired groups are combined in pairs. So you have a G1, G2 and G1, okay, or G1, G2. They are combined in pairs in that order. So arithmetic mean pairwise distances to each group are mean distances to all members of that group. So let's see what that means in the next slide. So this is our data here, and this cluster or dendrogram or cladogram was drawn from this. So at the end of this, you would know how we had this one. Okay, so first of all, you would look at them and you look for the least figure in this table, which is 1, and 1 is between B and F. So you combine them, you group B and F in one group, you put them in one group. So after we have done that, we have to reorganize our table to have our BF. Okay, so on the vertical we would have B, F, C, D, E, and G, and on the horizontal we would have A, B, F, C, D, and E. So how did we get the 18.5 here? We come here, A, B is what? AB is 19. Okay, so 19 plus, you have to find the average. So 18 plus 19, sorry, AB is 19 plus AF 18. Okay, divided by 2, you get 18.5. Okay, the next one is AC 27. Because it is not grouped, you just have to repeat the number there, 27. And the next one is BF and then C, 31.5. So let's see how we had this one. So BC is what? BC is 31, okay, plus CF, okay, plus CF 32. Okay, so 31 plus 32 all divided by 2, we would get 31.5. okay, and between A and D is 8, so it is no group, so you just put it there, 8. And between D and BF, so you would have to find the average. So BD is what? BD is 18 plus DF, our DF is 17. So when you add and you find their average, you would get 17.5. and DC is 26, so you repeat it. So this is how you do for the whole data. You continue combining, putting them in groups, finding the least So when you find the list, so here the list is what, after we have done our computation here, the list is 8, which is between A and D. So you have to put A and D together, and you repeat the same step. So here we would have to find the average, which is AB is what? AB 19 plus A and F, which is 18, plus DF 17. So divided by 3, you find your average. And that is how you do for all the data till you get to a single one here. Till you get to a single one here. So after you've done that and you've gotten your data, now we have to draw the clusters. So here the list is 34. After combining them, the list is 34. So let's find the scale. We will divide the 34 by 2, so we get 17. So you now draw your line, which will be calibrated from 0 to 17. Okay, so from 0 we have, now let's see, BF was 1, so we divide it by 2 to get 0.5. So we draw it to the 0.5 mark here, and we write on each side 0.5, which combines to give you the 1. Okay, so and the next one, where is BF linked to? BF links to G. Okay, BF links to G. So let's see. Okay, no, first of all, let's look at the AD first. So when we combine the AD, we had 8. Okay, so we divide it by 2. Remember, we divided by 2, and we'll have 4. So we'll mark our 4 here. Okay, and we'll draw our AD. We'll draw our AD here, 4, which gives us 8. Okay, so now we come again. Now the list here is 12.5, and 12.5 links G and BF. So 12.5 when divided by 2, you get 6.25. We mark it here, and we said the G links to what? BF. G links to BF. Okay, here we have 12.250. So we would, because we already have 0.5 of 8, so we would have to get 5.75, so that when you add, you get the 6.25, and you will draw it to the 6.25 mark here. Okay, so let's get to the next one. The next one, we would have what's the list here? 16.50. 15.50 is linked by what? BFG and AD. So BFG and AD, so it is linked here. Okay, it links. So 16.50, when you divide it by 2, you get 8.25. Okay, so, and that one, the table says it links AD and BFG. This is what we mean. Okay, and you already know how we have